like to take you through now with this video is how to deploy an exotic ad onto your website. It's actually pretty straightforward. There's just a couple things to know about what we consider exotic ads. They're basically any ad unit that changes shape and size to reveal a larger footprint for the advertiser when they're activated. And then, when the user's done with the ad will resume its original shape and size and place on the web page. And if ever you've seen a corner peel or a pencil expander, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. So how I'm going to show this to you is by starting again from campaigns. I'm sure you're getting the idea by now that that's where most of your work's going to occur. I'm going to go ahead and open up the campaign area here and generate a new ad placement. Go ahead and name the placement here. Click Update. Go ahead and select an ad. And I went ahead previously and added a corner peel here. Its name is Quotes. It's a 650 by 650 corner peel. Go ahead and add that into the placement. So basically I went to the ad gallery and I clicked the add to library and edit button, and it puts it into my library. Now I'm going to go ahead and select a placement detail here. And again, I'm just going to choose Yahoo for no specific reason. Now I'm going to click Add Code, Get Ad Code, the button, and you're going to see it's going to be just slightly different than what you're used to seeing with standard non-exotics. So now it's presenting us with some options here. The justification of the ad, just think of that as like if you're in a word processor for justifying your words left, center, or right. Now the corner peel we chose is a right to left opening. In other words, it opens from the right edge of the screen towards the left side of the screen. And so we want to justify it to the right. We could justify it to the left, but I'm not sure that would work very well, or center, of course. Now the run ad, number 2 here, this will tell the ad to either go in line with the content, which means it will push content as it changes shape, which would be very disruptive with this corner peel. Or we can have the ad float above content, which is what we want to choose for this example. And we also have options for shifting the ad vertically or horizontally, which typically we don't need to do. And you just click Update. This is just a quick little note to make sure that you're deploying the ad script correctly. Or if you have a redeployment, then you don't need to worry about changing it. I'm sorry, if you have a current deployment, you don't need to worry about redeploying it. Then you click the Get Ad Code link, and what you see here is just a few lines of some HTML. It's pretty much just a div tag. And you see some of it points to some JavaScript, the source of which is hosted on our system, again on our the Impact Engine content system, which again puts it out to the CDN. Here we see a tracking tag. This is where you should put any identifier if you're in an AdSys deployment or some other non-APT deployment. You probably won't use $curly click URL curly, but you'll use some other identifier, again, like I think for AdSys it's %% AdSys, like that. Don't lose the quotes. These quotes are important. They must stay there. But whatever ad server you're deploying into, this click tracking identifier is important to know, and that's what will go there. When you deploy this, you may need to set up new positions. dedicated positions versus just standard positions. It just really depends. If you don't have a corner peel position on your page, a right to left corner peel position on your page, on your HTML template, it's probably a good idea to build one. For instance, we have a medium rectangle that expands out as well. In that case, it would just deploy into your standard medium rectangle position, wherever that may be. And wherever you put your ad tags normally is where you'll put them for these kinds of deployments, for these exotic deployments. And everything should just work fine as long as you put this inside of a div, a parent div that is set to position relative. Everything should work just fine. Hope that helps.